In our last class, we discussed the subphylum, Urochordata and Cephalochordata. So today we'll discuss the subphylum Vertebrata. Okay, the vertebrates are the most advanced group of chordates. Okay, so I have told you the fundamental features of the chordates. The chordates are divided into three subphylum, that is the protochordates, two subphylum, the protochordates and the vertebrates. The protochordates includes your cephalochordates and urochordates, and then now we'll be discussing the subphylum Vertebrata. Okay, let us see what are the common general characteristics of this phylum. Here, notochord is present during the embryonic stage. Okay, but in adult, the notochord is replaced by one cartilaginous vertebral column or bony vertebral column. Okay, so we are having bony vertebral column. Cartilaginous vertebral column is present in some fishes. Okay, and besides that, the next character is they are having cranium. Cranium, commonly known as brain box, encloses the brain. Okay, now heart is ventral and muscular. The common coded character, heart is ventral and muscular. Okay, and heart is either two chambered, is two or three or four chambered, depending upon the group, and kidneys are present for excretion and osmoregulation. Osmoregulation means electrolyte and water balance. Okay, and they have paired appendages. So paired appendages, so they may have the appendages may be the fins in fishes, or they may be the limbs in tetrapods. Okay, so we'll discuss it separately. Now these vertebrates are further classified into divisions, then superclasses, and then classes. Okay, let us see how they are classified. So vertebrata is a subphylum. Now this vertebrata subphylum is divided into two divisions. So what are these two divisions? One is agnatha and other one is gnathostomata. Okay, so agnatha means absence of jaw, or you can say jawless. Okay, and gnathostomata means jaw bearing. Okay, so this agnatha, it includes the class cyclostomata. It includes the class cyclostomata, and gnathostomata, it includes the superclass. It is divided into superclass, superclass pieces, that includes all the fishes, different types of fishes, and the other one is the tetrapoda. Okay, now these superclass pieces are divided into chondrocthies, chondrichthies, and osteochthies. Okay, octeochthies means bony fishes, and chondrichthies means cartilaginous fishes. Now this tetrapoda is classified into, let us see, tetrapoda. Let me go to the next page. The tetrapoda is classified into the class. What are those classes? The classes are amphibia, reptilia, apes, then mammalia. Okay, so these are the four classes. So this is the classification of vertebrata. So let us first start with agnatha. So agnatha are the jawless or animals, and it includes the class cyclostomata. So let us start with cyclostomata. Okay, so cyclo means circular. Stoma means mouth. So these organisms are having the circular mouth. Let us see what are the important characteristics. The characteristics includes the that is all members are the ectoparasite on fishes. So you might have observed that when the scoliodon or shark is swimming, the some fish like organisms are attached to their body surface. So these are actually the cyclostomata. Their body is elongated, and they have 6 to 15 pairs of gill slits. Okay, so let me draw the diagram. Their body is it is more or less cylindrical. Okay, like this, and here you can see this is the mouth, that is jaw is absent. So here 6 to 15 pairs of gill slits are present. So these are the gill slits through which they respire, and there are some members which are having tentacles in this region, and some are having the suckers. So this is sucker, and by the sucker they remain attached to the body surface of fishes. Okay, now next feature, mouth is circular and sucking. I have shown you the sucker, sucking, sucking. Okay, and without jaw. Okay, now come to the body. Body do not have, do not, here I have written do not. Okay, do not have scales and paired fins. So actually they have the fins, they have fins. Okay, but these fins are not paired. Okay, so here you can see this is the difference between a fish and a cyclostome. The fishes are having the paired fins, like suppose say here fin is present, then here also fin will be present. Here fin is present means here it will be present, but here you can see that the fin is there but the fin is not paired. Okay, now the and cranium and vertebral columns are cartilaginous. Okay, and circulation is close and they are marine, and they migrate to fresh water for spawning. Spawning means for laying the eggs in mass. Okay, then what happens, the adults die after spawning within a few days. Okay, and then the larva undergoes metamorphosis and returns to ocean. Okay, so metamorphosis means what? Development of larva into adult. Okay, this process is called metamorphosis. Now the common examples are petromyzon, that is commonly known as lamprey, and myxine, commonly known as hagfish. Okay, and so this is all about the that is the subphylum cyclostomata, class cyclostomata. Now come to the superclass species. Superclass superclass Pisces. Okay, so the Pisces are divided into, as I said, they are divided into two groups, that is the uh, chondriocthys and osteocthys. So let us first discuss the chondriocthys. So this is class chondriocthys, then class osteoichthyes. Okay, so this is commonly called cartilaginous fish, and this is called bony fish. Okay, so let us discuss one by one. Let us first discuss the cartilaginous fish. Okay, so let me start this one. The cartilaginous fishes are mostly marine. Okay, body is streamlined. Why it is streamlined? To reduce the or you can say the to resist the water current. Okay, and endoskeleton, as the name signifies, the endoskeleton made up of cartilage. Okay, mouth is ventral, notochord, because they are the coded, so notochords persist throughout the life. Notochord persists throughout the life. Okay, now gill slits are separate and not covered by operculum. Okay, and skin is very tough. Presence of placoid scale. So these placoid scales, what are the placoid scales? See, your there are three types of scales, and one of them is placoid scale, and these placoid scales are the characteristic feature of the this cartilaginous pieces. Let me show their structure. The structure of this placoid scale is like this. They are having a base, a triangular base is there, and they are having the teeth like processes. Okay, and this is called spines. They are called spines. Okay, trident spines, three spines are present in each scale. So and these scales are embedded in the skin, and that's why the body surface is very tough. Okay, now come to the other features again, once again. Okay, now actually what are these scales, placoid scales? They these placoid scales are having teeth like processes, and or you can say the spines. Okay, now come to the teeth. Teeth are modified placoid scales. Okay, the teeth that you see are the modification of placoid scales which are enlarged. Okay, and teeth are generally backwardly directed. Okay, so suppose say this is the uh, mouth, then the teeth are facing backward like this. Okay, so this is the teeth which are the modified placoid scales. Okay, and jaws are very powerful, very powerful, and most are predaceous. They are predaceous. Predaceous means they swallow the prey. प्रे को पूरी तरह निगल जाते हैं. ठीक है, एयर ब्लैडर एब्सेंट. That's why they have to continuously swim. So therefore they have to swim continuously to prevent sinking. ओके, नहीं तो अगर वो स्विम नहीं करेंगे तो डूब जाएंगे, इसीलिए उनको कंटिन्यूसली स्विम करना पड़ता है. नाउ कम टू द हार्ट. हार्ट इज टू चैम्बर्ड. And heart consists of what are the two chambers? The two chambers are one auricle and one ventricle. Okay, and they are cold blooded or poikilothermos, means their body temperature changes with that of environment. Okay, so their body temperature is not constant. Poikilothermos means the cold blooded animal, means their body temperature is not constant, as in when the environmental temperature changes, their body temperature also changes. Now come to the reproduction. Sexes are separate. Okay, and they have sexual dimorphism. So how to recognize which one is male and which one is female? Male pelvic fins have claspers. Okay, so pelvic fin means suppose this is the face. Let me draw the rough diagram. This is the face. Okay, this is the face, and here the fins present are known as pectoral fin, that is shoulder region, and this fin is known as pelvic fin. That means waist fin, that is present in the waist region. So here in case of male, there is a clasper. This is clasper. This clasper holds the female during copulation. Okay, so by the presence of clasper, we can distinguish between the male and the female. Now fertilization is internal and many are viviparous. Okay, Now come to some special examples. Examples includes torpedo, which is known as the electric ray, trigon, that is stingray. They have a poisonous sting. Then scoliodon, commonly known as dogfish, pristis, commonly known as shawfish. Then trigon, I have already told you, that is then carcharodon. Carcharodon, it is the great white shark. Okay, so these are the features and examples of chondriocthies. Now come to osteoichthyes. Let us discuss osteoichthyes. So now class osteoichthyes. Osteoichthyes means they are the bony fishes. They are found in both marine as well as freshwater. Okay, and endoskeleton is bony, is bony, and body is generally streamlined. See, the fishes, birds, all of them are having streamlined body to resist the water current, in case of fishes, and in case of birds to resist the air current. So body is streamlined, and mouth is terminal mostly. Okay, and they have four pairs of gills. Four pairs of gills covered by operculum. Okay, and skin covered with cycloid scale, and other one is ctenoid scale. In cartilaginous fish, what are the type of scales? They have the placoid scales. Okay, so what here? Cycloid and ctenoid. Ctenoid scales. Okay, let us see what are cycloid and ctenoid scales. The cycloid scales, as here, let me show you the picture. With the help of diagram I will show you. The cycloid scale, आप जनरली जो फीस खाते हो ना उसमें ये साइक्लोइड स्केल होता है. सो दे आर हैविंग वेरी स्मूथ एड्स. एड्स इज स्मूथ, and they have, you can see the rings are there. So here the rings are there. So this is cycloid scale. Now what is ctenoid scale? The ctenoid scales are their structure is somehow like this. Okay, and it is not exactly like this. Let me. But here the scales are not hard like the placoid scales. And uh, here you can see the structure is like this. So these are the tenoid scales, lamellar scales. Okay. Now come to the other features. They have air bladder. Air bladder. What is the function of air bladder? Helps to regulate buoyancy so that prevented from sinking. Even if they are not swimming, they will not sink because of the presence of the air bladder. Heart is two chambered. Same, one auricle and one ventricle. Cold blooded, that is poikilothermal. Sexes are separate. Okay. And fertilization is external, but in previous case it was internal. Fertilization is external. They are oviparous, and development is direct. Is direct. Okay. So these are the characteristic feature of the osteoichthyes. Now come to the examples. Here the examples are very important because here we will find two forms, that is marine fishes as well as freshwater fishes. Mostly they are freshwater, but marine fishes, as per your textbook, Exocetus, that is commonly known as flying fish, and other one is hippocampus, that is seahorse. Okay. Now come to the freshwater fishes. These are many in number, and the common are labio, commonly known as rohu, that you eat. Then katla, common name is katla. Then clarias, that is magur. Okay. So these are the some of the uh, common examples. And in this group we also find the aquarium fishes. The aquarium fishes are betta, okay, that is fighting fish, and pterophyllum. Pterophyllum, that is known as angelfish. Okay, so these are the common aquarium fishes. Now come to the next class, that is the superclass tetrapoda. Under superclass tetrapoda, what are the classes? Amphibia, reptilia, apes, and mammalia. So let us start with amphibians. Okay, so amphibia means, amphi means dual, means both land and water. Bios means life. Okay, so they dwell, or you can say they can live in aquatic as well as terrestrial habitat. Okay, now come to their characteristics. They have two pairs of limbs, two pairs of limbs, body divided into, body has two parts, head and trunk, but there is no neck, and tail in some cases, tail in some, okay, not present in all cases. Now skin is moist and without scales, means there is no exoskeletons. Eyes have eyelids, okay, and the ear is represented by tympanum. So tympanum is a membrane. It is a membrane which represents the ear. Okay, and alimentary, urinary and reproductive tract open into a common chamber that is called cloaca. They have cloaca. Okay, so what is the difference between anus and cloaca? Anus is the, it is the opening of only alimentary canal through which only undigested food or fecal matter is released. Matter released. Okay, but cloaca is the, it is the opening of alimentary, urinary and reproductive tract. So through this what are released? Releases urine, stool and egg and sperm, egg or sperm. Okay, so these are the differences, very very important children. So these are the differences between cloaca and the anus. Now the respiration takes place by gills or by lungs or by skin. So in by lungs it is known as pulmonary respiration. By skin it is known as cutaneous respiration. Okay, now come to the circulatory system. Consists of heart, which is 3 chambered. Okay, what are the 3 chambers? 2 auricles and 1 ventricle, and mixed blood circulation takes place. Okay, here they are also cold-blooded animal. Sexes are separate. Fertilization is external. Okay, they are oviparous. Development indirect. Okay, so these are the general feature of amphibians. Now come to the examples. Examples includes buffo, that is toad, rana, that is frog, hyla, is tree frog, salamander, salamander, ichthyophis, that is, they are the limbless amphibians. This last one is important. Okay, limbless amphibians. So let me stop here. Some noise is there because nearby some construction work is taking place. So in the only three classes are left, that is class reptilia, apes and mammals. So it will take maximum half an hour. So I will take one more session and I will finish this chapter. Okay, so please go through this, children. If any case, in case of doubt, you can ask me, and immediately after finishing this chapter I am going to give you the homework. So please get ready for that. Thank you. Bye bye.